Right. All right. 3, 2, 1. Do it. All right. We're at another episode of the CarrendoShow. Here with Francisco.
You know,
this guy has the craziest stories. I mean, just ruthless, filthy stories. And we gonna have. How's this thing called again? Pabst? Pabst, yeah, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
all right.
They all right. First time. Cheers, man.
Cheers, man.
Smooth. That's what a 12-pack of for $5 gets you.
Hey, pretty decent stuff.
And here's my dog. So as you hear the steps, excuse my dog. Oh no, he's gonna drop the setup. Move your leg, dog. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Hold on. Come on. It's not care at all. 15 years that dog has no teeth, but it's good for you.
Yeah, living life.
Yeah. All right, man. All right. So Cisco, let's start off with where you from, man?
Where I'm from?
Yeah.
Born here in Los Angeles. Then moved out to a farm in Iowa for a couple of years. Pretty decent living, you know.
Farm in Iowa?
Yeah, big farm.
Pig farm. Oh, I have an aunt. She lives in Kansas City. She was at a pig farm too. She told me some pretty bad stories from out there though.
Yeah.
I don't know, was the same for you?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. You haven't lived until you got woken up by a pig.
Oh man. Well, I just wake up to ham sandwiches. But it's not the same, pretty sure. I don't think this dog's gonna let us in peace though, so excuse to the audience.
It's a good doggo.
And then you're petting him, so he's gonna be a little slut and just be here the whole shift. Yeah. So yeah, man. How was it in Iowa?
Pretty, you know, small town living.
It's cold.
Cold in the winter.
Yeah.
Pleasant in the summer.
So you love LA, I'm assuming.
You know what? It has its ups and downs, but I do miss Iowa sometimes.
What do you miss about Iowa the most?
One church, one police station, one of everything basically.
Mm.
You can walk around the whole town like half an hour.
What was the population? Do you know?
I don't know the population.
What was the town called? Do you know?
Postville.
Postville,
Iowa.
That's
There's
right.
actually a pretty bad rate up there with ICE.
ICE?
Yeah.
Oh.
Rounded up like 300 workers.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was bad.
How long ago was that?
A couple years ago, maybe 5 or 7.
Yeah. Previous guest, he was telling me as well. Like, I guess Trump has suspended the visas, so the farmers are having trouble getting people over here, or getting workers, and I don't know, man. Seems like things might skyrocket up pretty soon. And this whole virus, I don't know what's gonna happen, man. It's like we might shut down again.
Yeah, cases are on the rise.
Yeah, I think it was this morning where 7,000 cases. So
One day.
yeah, in just one city here in LA.
That's tough.
Yeah, man. And that's not it, man. I think LA and maybe Florida is the new epicenter. But man, has the coronavirus impacted you?
Because they're not in New York, his whole family caught it.
Yeah.
His in-laws passed away, so
Man, but were they able to keep their families or
no,
to bury whatever?
Yeah, mass grave, you know.
Yeah, this virus ain't no joke, man. See, it's really tough. So they at least get to keep their ashes, or what? Do you know the situation?
I don't know about the situation, but yeah, to my knowledge, they weren't allowed to,
Or even keep
bring
it.
shreds back to Mexico.
Yeah. And that sucks for can't even say goodbye to your family member. But I don't know. This whole virus has been crazy. It's like you don't even know what to make out of it, man. You're hearing crazy stories too. Like just recently, that it may have come out of a lab.
A lab?
Yeah, it's from Wuhan.
Lab in China?
Lab in China. I don't know, man. Did there's some crazy experiments out there, maybe?
And so far, the United States is the one to take the biggest L,
Yeah. Nah, also I've been hearing a lot of things like, I don't know, man. People just, I guess it's the fear. Like in San Diego, a lot of people, because, I go to Tijuana every weekend. So they're starting to blame the Mexicans for bringing the coronavirus. But what the most cases are here in the U.S., so the odds are that it's the Americans will spread it more to Mexico rather than vice versa. Especially considering that there's a large population of Americans living in Tijuana. A lot of people don't know that, but there is a large American population living in Tijuana, and especially like when there was that shortage with the toilet paper a couple of months ago, everybody was going to Tijuana.
Pick up that Mexican toilet paper.
Yeah, that Mexican toilet paper, man. Hey, you try to wipe with that, it cuts you, bro.
Oh man,
it cuts you.
Oh man, it's ruthless stuff.
You'll get splinters from that toilet paper in Mexico, man. Yeah, it's tough out there, man. But no, Mexico's cool. I really love it. And you just had that earthquake recently over there near to you, right? You're from.
Yeah. Well, actually, it was on Oaxaca, but my family's from Puebla, so it's pretty close. I still haven't checked in with my grandma's.
Yeah.
Bad grandson.
Should probably check on her.
Probably check on her after this. But yeah.
Yeah. How far away is Puebla from Oaxaca? Do you know?
Like maybe 3 hours max.
Oh man, that's really close. Damn, I didn't know it was that close.
It's pretty close.
Like,
at least from my time. So
yeah.
Pretty close to it.
Yeah. Same about roughly about the time I get here to Tijuana. So, and we have that straight road, not those Mexican roads, man.
Oh yeah, the toll roads, the winding roads.
That the rocky roads.
The rocky roads, man.
Hey man, you ain't never tested your car until you've driven the road in Mexico.
Facts.
And my suspension, I can already feel it just from going to Tijuana, bro. Like, man, if I was in another part of Mexico, like that's just Tijuana. That's like one of the best roads. Where was it? Where have I been to? I think it was to Chapala, which is near Guadalajara.
Yeah.
Maybe like 45 minutes away from Guadalajara. Yeah, there's some patches that are really rough, man. The potholes out there. They don't forgive your tires, man. They're ruthless.
Yeah.
When I asked for my wife's hand with her in-laws, with my in-laws. The hell am I talking about? My in-laws, her parents. Yeah, we got a flat tire on the way out. I was like,
that's a bad sign.
And, I was put on the spot, man, because my father-in-law, he's a mechanic.
Yeah.
And over here in my truck, I have a cat, just to lift the truck real quick. And his has that car had a built-in jack and lift. So it was a mission for me getting that going, lifting it up. So fair to say, man, I did not pass the test that day.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was tough. I had to explain to him, like, hey, I have a cat, man. We use American tools. It's different. It's different out here. But it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
He loves me now, so.
Hey, at least you fixed it.
Hey, that's what counts, right? Yeah. Yeah, man, dude. So these people don't know, but we work together, and after these last couple months talking, man, we've exchanged some stories, bro, like crazy stories, and we had some stories too, going through in and outs, which I'm still salty about. Jack in the Box, y'all need to fix your drive-through situation.
Hey, they do me just fine. It's them
It's just me that they do dirty.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm the loyal customer, and yeah, I went through that Jack in the Box. They didn't toast my bun. Like, I'll give it to them that we went in the last 15 minutes before they closed, but we're going for lunch break, so we're not in charge of time. And even yesterday, that chick was just rushing us, and she didn't give me a full order of fries. She's like, don't come again.
The leftovers.
Yeah, the leftovers for real.
That's what you always go with the nuggets. You can't go wrong with the nuggets.
Man, I don't know about them nuggets though. Did it taste funky or not?
No, they're super hot. They're nice and fresh.
Yeah, I might have that extra sauce on my burger then. It ain't it. Definitely ain't it. So how you like this, man? It's all right. Yeah.
$5 for 12.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. Go to I'm gonna give a shout out to Ramirez Liquors. Always with the cheap alcohol. Yeah. Yeah, man. All right, so you were telling me, man, that you went to military school, or what was that?
It's a little program.
Boot camp.
Yeah, JROTC.
JROTC.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were saying, hey, man, over a girl.
It was over a girl. Got in trouble at school over a girl, and
hey, man, give these kids a message.
Yeah, don't do it. It's not worth it. Especially when you're that young.
Especially when you're that young, man. Put a ring on it at least, right?
No.
No.
Just wait until you're 30 or something.
Man. So let me tell these people exactly the story. Correct me where I'm wrong. So some guy will try to hit on your girl.
Yeah, that's right.
At the time, you had a pocket knife or something?
Yeah,
and you pulled it out and got caught by the teachers or?
Yeah, the teachers, the faculty around the playground.
Yeah.
Well, not playground, on the ground.
The school ground. Yeah, and then they instantly called the police, took you to the office.
The principal's office. They called my parents. They called that guy's parents, and then
and from there you were sent to JROTC. What about the other guy? Was he sent too?
I don't know what exactly. I think he transferred schools because I never saw him again.
So he got off easy, or at least we assume he got off easy.
Assume he got off easy.
Man, you paid his debt pretty much.
And then some.
How long were you at JROTC for?
Maybe 2-3 years, maybe.
3 years. Dang. And now you're married to that girl that no.
Not even close.
Not even close. That girl's gone. She's in the past. That's what I'm telling you guys. Y'all need to know what you're fighting for.
Yeah,
oh man.
Here I thought I was gonna come to open arms just to find out she.
Oh, that's the worst, man. That's the worst.
That is the worst.
Damn. Pay 3 years of your life just
for
nothing, man.
Hey, it was a good learning experience, though. I've learned a lot of stuff.
That's cool. That's good. Make the most out of
the
negative situation, but
that's what it is.
Yeah, things happen, man. Things happen for a reason, for sure. And yeah, man. So, how was it when you got what was it? Did you get arrested or?
Yeah, they came like around 3 or 4 in the morning. I was like asleep. They just came. They wake you up. They put on your clothes and they handcuff you like you're an actual suspect. And you go to a police station and then while they gather everybody up, and then you wait there for like.
So they send everybody to the police station.
Yeah, to wait. Then they put us on a bus and then off we go to camp.
Dang. And what was your parents' thoughts on all this at the time? What was going on?
They signed off on this.
They're like, get him out of here.
Yeah, get him out of here. So discipline,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I understand. They both worked 2 jobs at the time.
Right.
I rarely saw them, so.
Right. Yeah. What was it? Anger, disappointment, or how's their?
Yeah. Yeah, it was mostly anger, disappointment.
Yeah.
And they still weren't done with me. They sent me over to Mexico with my grandma to stay for a couple of months.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You said you were in middle school in that time, right? That was
middle school.
When did this happen again?
7th grade. So I was in middle school, high school.
So you get that spanking of a life.
Yeah.
You got straight hand, belt. What was the weapon of choice?
Hey, for my parents?
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything. Everything but the kitchen sink.
Everything but the kitchen sink.
Oh man. I think my parents. Let's see. My mom. She's only hit me once.
Once?
Once. My mom.
Your whole life?
My whole life. My dad. He's hit me multiple times. But I remember my mom more than that one time, man. That one time hurt more than all of my dad. I just never expected it coming from my mom. I just back talk. So I don't know what I said.
Don't back talk to you.
Yeah, and she slapped me across the face.
Backhand.
Yeah. Nah. Felt like Thanos opened his hand and just blah straight across my face, man. Yeah, but and then my dad. Yeah, he. There's ways getting around my dad. You know, just put a. When I knew I was gonna get it coming, you know, put a double pants, put some padding. So I knew.
Try to buffer it.
Yeah, buffer it when he would hit me with that belt, and he had to.
That Mexican leather.
Hey, for real, man.
It snaps.
It's you know, watch.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, yeah. My dad. That was his choice. It was always with the belt. And eventually, he stopped. When was this? I think the last time he hit me was when I was like maybe 4th grade, because he felt guilty.
Guilty?
Yeah, well, I mean, he should have felt guilty because I don't remember the exact situation, but I think one of my cousins was over at the house, and he broke something, and my dad thought it was me, so I got the whooping, and then eventually my cousin confessed that it was him.
It was too late though.
So I had already paid the price, man, and my dad felt guilty. Bought me a GameCube,
Yes, that's the trade.
Hey, I don't know, man. A whooping for a GameCube.
Yeah, would you make that trade though?
I don't know, man. Maybe for a PS5 it was, but you think of GameCube as like, hell no. Maybe for a PS5 I'll do it.
Don't sleep on the GameCube. It has some pretty good games.
Yeah.
Hey, Sunshine. Yeah, Mario Kart.
I didn't get Mario Kart. I had what was it?
Smash Bros.
Yeah, Melee. WrestleMania. That was pretty cool. Those were underrated game, man. That WrestleMania 19.
But it had nothing on that Shrek fighting games. What's it called? I think it was called Shrek Super Slime.
Oh yeah. But yeah, because it was the same producers, the THQ. They were making some pretty good games back then. I don't know, man. The games today, they have good graphics, but
they lack soul, like the old.
Yeah. There's something missing, like you said. It's the soul.
Even to this day, I go back, to the retro games and play them.
Yeah, and like I got like the newest wrestling game, WWE 2K something, and then it just wasn't. It wasn't it, man. It wasn't it. And then you can't even make them bleed. Yeah. Like what? Yeah. I was like, dang, that was the best part of wrestling, the whole bleeding. So that sucked, but yeah, going back to JROTC, man. So what'd you learn? What'd you learn out there when you were?
Basically what you learn, I guess, in Boy Scouts. Telling time, the sun and stuff, field work.
You guys never had like classroom though? Like were you guys doing math, English, any of that stuff, or how would you?
We would get assigned essays every once in a while.
Yeah.
We had to learn the general orders and stuff like that. Yes.
But did you guys ever go to class or?
Like class? Yeah. No, it was always out in camp.
So it was 3 years straight of just going to the camp?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
At least I never had class.
Yeah. How did they make up for, like, I don't know, this was middle school, so you went back to high school. When you went back to high school, how was that? Like, was it hard?
It was like only during the weekends.
It was during the weekend.
Sometimes they take a whole week, but it was mostly.
And what about during the week or the rest of the time?
I guess they just tell our teachers to pile our homework.
Yeah.
They just give it to us all at once. So it was our job to catch up.
So you were at home.
Yeah.
Man. I'm telling you, that's the life right there. Or it wasn't the life for you?
Nah, it wasn't the life.
Nah. Oh man. It sounds like a good deal to me.
It's not.
It ain't a good deal. Yeah. When I was going to high school, I went to San Gabriel High School, and then there was another continuation school or adult school? I don't know what they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. they were able to like they were 3 years behind on their credits, and in 1 year they were able to like graduate high school. I was like, man, why didn't they just give us that option from the beginning? Like, why you made me go through this 4 years, man? Just give me 1 year of that continuation adult school, and I'm out of here. Yeah, it was pretty cool though. High school, well, for me, I went through so many phases. I think when I transferred, because I used to live out in LA in Silver Lake, and then my freshman year I transferred over here to San Gabriel, which is a very big change. Going from that Silver Lake Hollywood area to, and then back then, Silver Lake's different now. Like it's all hipster, it's gentrified and whatnot, but
which may or may not be good depending on your viewpoint.
Yeah, it depends. But yeah, back then that was what 05, 04, 05. Back then, oh, hold on, this dog. In 04, 05, there was a lot of crews. You would walk home and you'd be getting jumped by random people, man.
You'd be getting checked and jumped.
Yeah, you'd be getting checked. Oh, hold on, crew.
Come on back. There you go.
Getting the slobber all over the wires. Oh. Yeah, so it was really hard back in the day, in that area, and that's why you tell somebody, oh yeah, I'm from Silver Lake. It used to be bad. They laugh at you today, man. They're like, Silver Lake, what do you got going on in Silver Lake, man? But it was different times back then, man. I'm telling y'all,
way different times.
Way different. And yeah, and then, so when I transferred over here, I guess I hanged out with all I hanged out with the skaters my freshman year. There was a bunch of skaters. Sophomore year, hung out with the cholos.
Yeah, you were checking people yourself?
I was being stupid. I was wilding. My junior year, what did I hang out with junior year? Dang. I can't remember. I think I was just like in auto shop. Oh, I was playing handball, racquetball, whatever you want. The one with the blue ball. Was it handball? I think.
I got no idea.
It's like three walls, and then you just hit it with your knuckles. That was a little blue ball. I think it's called handball. Yeah. So, hey, dog, he's getting crazy. You see? The dog's a little hoe for attention.
Good dog. Good dog.
Yeah, good dog.
Getting up there in years. Is that right? 15,
yeah,
right?
15 years already. And it's crazy what's going on. Where was I going with this? I already forgot, man. That dog, I'm telling you, man.
High school experience.
Yeah, high school experience. And then senior year, I was just a nerd.
A nerd. Trying to fix it?
I was trying to fix it. I was taking, I think, 5 AP classes. Man, that was brutal.
Oh, you were really trying to fix it?
Yeah, I was really trying to get my life back together. But yeah, it was pretty cool overall, I guess. But middle school was the best for me. That's when I had the most funnest times. We were just wilding and had nobody could control us, man. Our middle school was just out of control, man. Out of control. But yeah, going back. Yeah, man. So in JROTC, you told me a lot of stories, man. Is there any more stories that?
Oh,
crazy stories that happened.
That time I went to the beach in the mountains. That was probably the worst one.
You went to the mountains?
Yeah, the camp was out in the mountains. I still don't know where because they made us put our head down on the way over, so I never knew what mountain range it was. All right. So, anyways, one time we were doing rifle training.
Yeah.
And the commander had a brand new truck with a GPS on it, and someone shot through the windshield and the GPS, and he basically wrecked his old truck.
Dang.
So commander came over like furious, trying to see like who was it, and no one would own up to the mistake. And
just like Shaggy, wasn't me.
Wasn't me. Everybody was saying it wasn't me. So you know how it is in the military. No one owns it, then it's everybody's mistake. So.
But did people see who it was?
Yeah, we had a pretty good idea who it was.
Oh, okay.
And we're telling that person, step up, speak up.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't do it, and we all got punished for it.
Oh man.
This was around, the commander found out that his truck was damaged around nighttime. It was 9. Yeah. So he woke us all up, and then he put us on the volleyball court, and then he said it was shower time.
Oh no.
Yeah, and this was in October up in the mountains, so it was pretty frosty up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still remember the guy next to me. He couldn't stop shaking after.
So people who don't know, explain what shower time is, man.
Oh yeah, it's when you get the hose, you get your bar of soap, and you start taking a shower. It's like, you know,
with the water hose.
With the water hose,
just
that,
outside.
That water was cold. Yeah.
Oh man, was that like your worst experience with it right there, or
top five?
Top five, huh?
Top five.
Yeah, I remember once you told me this other story. Poor girl. That she gave extra food or something to one of the.
Yeah, she had a sweetheart. I guess one of the boys was a sweetheart.
Yeah.
So she was slipping him some extra rations and little bread cakes. And then the commander got wind of it. So he lined us all up. He got the box and he made her eat the cakes.
Oh man,
she couldn't
poor girl, man.
Poor girl. Hey, but, you know.
So how much do you think she ate?
Oh, she probably ate like 5 before she started throwing the rest up.
Oh man. And as soon as she started throwing up, they made her stop.
No, you thought she had to keep going. Until the box was gone.
Yeah, you still have a contact with this person or no?
Nah, I don't keep contact with anybody from the group.
You just missed out on the air. That would be. I think you think it would be cool keeping contact with those people, or
nah, because everybody was there for something different, you know.
Yeah.
Judge order or
true that.
Gang violence or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
The point of the program, I guess, was to discipline and to reinstate us, I guess, back into society as good people.
Yeah. And do you think it worked, or do you think it had the?
Or some.
Did some leave more wild in, you could say?
Nah, no one. But the program had no change. Like there's a guy who went there 8 times, so
wow,
the program wasn't working for him. But at least it didn't make him worse, you know.
Yeah. And ROTC is a choice, or you get forced to be put in there, or
no, it's a choice for most, but I don't think our program must have been different because from what I hear, the regular ROTC is different, very different. So yeah, I don't know what they're doing there. So
you could, and if you didn't go to ROTC, what would have been the other option?
The judge, I don't know, the mercy of the judge, I guess, juvie or something, or community service or something else. They
don't read you out your options, or they just say, hey, here's this first option, take it, and if not, you got to keep guessing what the hell's gonna happen.
I guess that must have been the talk that my parents had because I wasn't in the room for that.
Oh, I was. So your parents were present in court for you, or were you in court? What exactly happened right there?
I don't actually remember that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never asked my parents about that. I was trying to
just
trying to move past it, you know?
Yeah. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, those judges, they can be harsh though, especially when you're young, man. They just want to. I get it. They want to teach you a lesson. Get it, but sometimes they can really lay down the law.
That's their job, isn't it?
Yes, it really is. Yeah. Speaking of judge, I was watching this video. What was it? I think yesterday. I guess this judge, he gets pulled over by a cop.
The judge?
Yeah, he was judge. Yeah, he gets pulled over by a cop and he was flexing on the officer. He was like, hey, run the plates. You need to know who I am. Runs the plates, ends up being a judge, and they let him go. He's scot-free.
Did he actually do something wrong, or?
Yeah, he was tailgating someone else, and he was honking at them.
Road rage.
Yeah, road rage. You know, if that was one of us, it's over. It's a wrap. But see, that's the thing. What's going on with the cops today? They think the way they get treated is how everybody else gets treated, but they forget when they get pulled over, they show their badge. Whoever says they don't, they're bullshitting you. They show their fucking. That's the first thing. You get pulled over by a cop, you show your badge. You might still get a ticket, but for sure you're gonna get treated differently. You know, these other guys. Yeah, it's I don't know, man. I don't know if the violence has really gotten worse, like what happened with George Floyd, uh, in Atlanta, all this other stuff. But I don't know, man. Like it seems these things are more happening more often. But at the same time, you gotta think that social media is growing. So it, in a lot of ways, social media hidens things. So something that just might have, like this, like George Floyd happened in Minneapolis. That's in Minneapolis, but it's being shared all across the country.
All across the globe.
Or yeah, all across the globe. Yeah, and as you've seen all these protests, and I don't know if cops really are being. I mean, we know they're being bad for sure, or a few of them. But I don't know how many incidents are really happening. It's just social media is really pushing this, and the news, and we have more access to it than ever before. so it's different. Like you're just getting constantly bombarded by all these videos.
What's your take on this? Do you think it's gonna change? These protests gonna change something?
I hope so. I'm trying to be optimistic that there will be a change. I think there just needs getting rid of the police. I think that's stupid. I think that's just stupid. I think there needs to be a change for the department as far as training. I mean, the guy was fucking on for what 8 minutes something,
8 minutes,
almost 9 minutes.
8 minutes, 46.
Yeah, that's 9 minutes. I mean, maybe I understand a minute, 2 minutes, control the situation. I mean, obviously when you're there in person, it's completely different with the fucking adrenaline. I don't know, man, but 9 minutes does seem excessive, and especially considering he had 2 other officers already on top of him as well. So
yeah, that man was no threat at all.
Hey, man, and then one of the officers who got charged, he was at the market. Just
without a face mask.
Without a face mask, man.
They call him out on it.
It's like, I don't know, man. That's stupid of him. Like, he's kind of taunting the people. You know, like he wouldn't be recorded if he had a mask. If he had a mask, like I'm pretty sure people wouldn't really recognize him. Hey, some sunglasses, a mask, and he's Gucci, man. He's gone. Hey, that's the thing right now.
Yes, in his mind, he did nothing wrong.
And just thinking about that right now, if you're wearing a mask, like I wonder how many like criminals like who are in hiding are able to go out now because they have a mask. Pretty sure that must be happening. Get a little more freedom since everybody's covered up. That you don't look suspicious if you're wearing a mask. Yeah, man. Oh. What about you? How do you feel? What's your take on this?
Honestly, I'm not informed on the subject.
Yeah.
I never known anyone firsthand, they got treated that way.
Right.
Or myself, so I can't really.
You never got it roughed up?
No. But, yeah, a change needs to happen.
Right.
That I do know.
Yeah, man. Like you said, there definitely needs to be a change on. I don't know. Also, I feel like there's this guy that I saw on the Joe Rogan podcast. Awesome fucking podcast, by the way. This guy named Jocko Willink. He's a Navy SEAL, and he brought up an interesting point, saying we need to work together. It's not just the cops; it's also like society. Like maybe they should be playing some videos, like a PSA, a public service announcement, saying, "Hey, man, if you get stopped by an officer, this is how you need to comply." Because I know the cops, they're being aggressive too. But when we get pulled over by the cops, we got our part as well, man. So we need to meet somewhere in the middle. Because if we just ask them, they're gonna resist, or they're gonna, I don't know, be more tough. So I think it needs to go both ways. And I think what he said was pretty good idea. Doing a PSA, reminding people how we should react when we get pulled over by an officer. Because yeah, man, I mean, and everybody reacts different. Yeah. Some people get scared.
Some people get jittery.
Yeah, jittery.
Making fast movements. That's big no-no, you know.
Yeah.
The cop sees you moving fast.
Yeah, I got pulled over like 2 months ago, and and I was I was a little jittery, and I went to go reach for my registration.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey man, take it slow." I was like, all right, like I got it. I mean, the cop wasn't a dick. He was pretty cool. He let me go. He give me
That
a
cop
ticket.
would have been a little bit froggy. You would have got
Hey, seriously, hey, he could have been having a bad day, and I'm telling you, maybe I wouldn't be here telling you this story. But the officer, he was cool. But yeah, like my brother, he's an officer, and me, I was jittery, so I can only imagine other people when they get pulled over. They must be the same jittery.
Like you said, everybody
reacts. Yeah, everyone reacts to. So your best
your place in that situation.
You know? Yeah, best thing you could do is just try to stay positive, man, as much as possible. Like you don't know what the other person's thinking. You know how they're gonna react, and I don't know. Also, this is maybe probably controversial, but I think people need to exercise their Second Amendment rights more, man.
Second Amendment rights.
Yeah, man. They people got to start. I don't know, man. Like if
sounds like you're suggesting blasting the police.
Nah, I ain't suggesting no blasting, nothing. I'm just saying, like, I think cops will be more, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Respectful, careful, like, not so hot headed, knowing that, hey, anybody can have a gun. Because, for example, Texas, I also got pulled over there in Texas. It was a completely different experience from here in California. Because over there, everybody has an open carry.
Yeah, it's my understanding you can have one like right there in your truck.
Yeah, I think I believe so.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, over there, they treat you with more respect, but they treat you with respect because they know that you can be carrying something else, man.
Guess that makes sense.
Yeah, you do see that these places where guns are allowed tend to be more nice,
more peaceful.
More peaceful. I think is it L.A., New York, and Chicago? They're like one of the strictest gun laws, I believe. I know for sure New York is just ridiculous. They're really strict in New York. I mean, I just said New York and Chicago, but Chicago is like a war zone down there, man. I think it was like 100 people died or 100 people got shot, 102 people for Father's Day weekend. So, I don't know, man. We're at the point of no return, though. There's so many guns out there. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you about that. It's just, that's my opinion. I think we all just need to be responsible. But they also got to do like a thorough background check. Make sure you're mentally stable. I don't know, man. There's gotta be
a middle ground.
Yeah, middle ground, man. So I don't know what's gonna happen. But, and
so I assume you're gun owner or something.
Oh yeah, I'm a gun owner. You likewise as yourself, right? I'm assuming.
That'd be a correct assumption.
Correct assumption. Yeah, man. Yeah, you. I don't know, man. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote, like, I'm not even promoting people shooting. Like I said, I'm just promoting. You got to look after yourself because when things go down, I mean, look at Minneapolis. I think a lot of officers quit or.
Yeah, I think they were quitting.
They were quitting, right?
They banned the chokehold and they all started quitting. Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, who are you going to call? What are you going to do when you're in trouble?
But you got to understand, it's not about just going to the store and picking one up and like, oh, I'm going to keep it just in case something goes down. You got to actually learn how to use it.
Right.
Mechanics, how to clean it, how to polish it, how to, the ammo, everything.
Right.
You got to go out to the range and practice with it.
Yeah.
Take some classes if you can.
Right.
It's not about just picking one up.
Yeah, because I've seen some stupid people with guns. Like, man, have you gone to the gun range and like you see somebody? Saw one time he had a 45, and with just one hand. I was like, what the hell? Like,
that's not so bad if you know how to do it. Then
hey, but realistically, you should always have two hands, man. Like, just proper safety. Like,
yeah, just don't be that guy at the range who brings his girlfriend around, picks up the 50 cal, and tries to be all strong and have it fly off their hands.
Exactly, man. I seen that a couple times. I was like, oh shit.
So yeah, we're gonna get yourself a piece, go out, have some practice with it, learn how to use it.
I remember the first time I went to a gun range, my friend, I can't remember what he had. Fuck, it must have been maybe a shotgun. I don't know. I really don't remember what it was. But he didn't have it against his shoulder.
Yeah.
So he had it right in front. when he pulled the trigger, the recoil, and then man, all this like for a week was just blue, like bruised really bad, man. I was like, damn. I was probably a bad friend. I should have told him, hey man, put it right here. Like,
sounds like a shotgun.
Yeah.
Probably get 10 gauge or something.
Yeah, but
those kick hard.
Yeah, it was really bad, man. Like, damn. Luckily, he didn't. I don't know. Shoot nobody else, man.
Yeah, because you hear about those accidents happening when you don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
Or you store it the wrong way, children can get access to it, or you pick a caliber that's too large for your experience.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. But there's plenty of women who could shoot a 44 or a 50.
Yeah.
They have practice with it. So yeah, get yourself something you're comfortable with. You could shoot accurately,
right,
and consistently.
Yeah, and like you said, like you gotta train yourself and clean it, do proper maintenance and everything. So if you're not familiar with your weapon, it's not gonna be good.
Be responsible.
Yeah.
For this,
It's not a toy. Definitely not a toy. Oh, damn. And do you like to go hunting, man?
I haven't been out in a while, but yeah. Go hunting, mostly for deer up north, Oregon, stuff like that.
As far as you gotten up north, Oregon.
Oregon, yeah.
Yeah. You said you've also gone over here. Wrong for some. You say your sister got lost or something. Can you tell me a story about that?
Oh yeah, no, but that wasn't hunting. She was just up hiking right here in the national forest.
Oh, okay.
She got a little lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to go find her.
Hey, how'd you end up finding her anyway? Like, did you guys just run into each other? Like,
yeah, I just they're pretty easy. I know they couldn't be far from the car. Yeah.
Did she give you like at least some clues or?
Yeah, well, they weren't far from the parking spot. They were like, that's the thing. Most people get lost. They're like a couple 100 feet away from a trail.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was reading this story about this woman that got lost out in the Appalachian Mountains.
Yeah.
She died and she was like 100 yards from the trail.
Oh way.
The forest was so thick where she was that she couldn't find the trail.
Yeah.
Damn. And she was out there for a while too. I think she survived for like 3 weeks. Yeah.
Man, imagine just being there 3 weeks and you're died hundreds of yards away from here. We need to be, man. That sucks. I remember when I went to Glamis. I don't know if you ever heard of it, Glamis.
No.
I think it's by Mexicali. It's all desert. and I got lost. I was on my quad. Dude, I got lost out there. I was like, oh shit, where do I go? But eventually you find your trail. Like some numbers out there. So you just follow the numbers. But man, if like you said, if you don't know what you're doing, you'll get lost.
In the desert.
Yes. Oh man. Man. I had a story from the desert too. That same time, man. The stupidest shit ever happened. I was riding the quad. I had shorts. Never fucking ride a quad or a bike with shorts. If you fall, hey man, those jeans will protect you, man. So I guess I hit this big ass fucking dune and I fell off the bike, but the bike kept going and it fucking burned my leg. Yeah, man, I got this really bad burn on my leg from the tire. Then I get back to the camp and it's just fucking disgusting. It's bleeding and burning like hell. And like I said, this is Glamis, so we're far away from the hospital. It's like, I don't know. It was at the nighttime too, so a little hard getting on the road and whatnot. And the best thing we could do medically my brother's friends was they had the idea of getting a beer because it's alcohol and pouring it on my leg to sanitize it. And I was 10 years old, so I just let them do because they're adults. So, adults are never wrong. Of course, they're never wrong. They pour that beer, man. Oh,
how was that for you?
Huh?
How was that for you?
Man, I think that was one of the worst pains in my life. And that wasn't even the worst part of the pain. The next day, I see my leg. It's all green. Thing got infected. Fucking gangrene. I don't know what the fuck. But it got infected. And showed it to my mom. My mom was freaking out. But she got what's it called? Aloe vera, savila, right? She cut the leaf and she put it on my leg. It healed it, but when it was time to take it off, oh man, that was another pain, man. It was pulling all my skin. Yeah, it was one of the worst pains I ever had in my life. But, what about you, man? You ever hurt yourself that bad?
That bad? No. I think the worst was shoulder injury I had when I was playing football. That's about it.
You ain't got no broken bones?
Just dislocated shoulder. Fractured shoulder, dislocated.
Oh, fractured?
Yeah.
Did it hurt really bad or?
Yeah, not really. I just remember being in the hospital for one night.
Yeah.
They just popped it back, they put a little sling on it.
Right.
It's pretty good.
I've never broken a bone, but I always hear I don't know. I hear conflicting stories. I hear that when you break your bone, like it doesn't hurt at the moment. It's until later that you start feeling the pain.
I guess everybody's different.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, so for you, it wasn't that much pain though.
Not that I. But yeah, like you said, it wasn't at the moment, but like when we got to the hospital, that's when it started.
You started feeling later.
Yeah, started feeling it.
And you're just dragging your arm.
Yeah, I was young. I think I was like, I don't know how old I was, but I remember I tried to play it off. Like I was like gonna go to sleep, go to school the next day, like nothing happened. I didn't know I had broken a bone. So.
Oh man. Hey, that's not my dog though. That's somebody else's dog. I don't know whose it is.
Is that time?
Hey man, it might be that time. Yeah, we're good. We're good on time. Yeah, man. So, hey, what's your take on the economy, man?
The economy.
Yeah. Where do you think we're headed? Yeah, it seems like it's crashing.
I don't know. The stock market's all goes up, it goes down.
Yeah, but you're good, man. You got that gold.
Yeah, I invest in gold bars.
Yeah.
I don't know how smart that is, but yeah.
Now, do you plan on selling that gold or like?
I don't know what the game plan is for that gold anyway. I just know it's out.
You're just collecting it.
Yeah.
As I was saying, man, you gotta sell it when at its highest, or at least.
Yeah.
And you can never time it perfectly, but as best as you can. So, are you doing it for investment for your retirement or?
Yeah, it's probably what I'm going for retirement. Have a nice little nest egg for myself.
Right.
Can't trust these kids,
Yeah,
take care of you.
Hey, seriously, man. Especially what this generation is headed. Hey, they're gonna send you to the retirement home.
Oh, man.
Quick.
Yeah, it's not gonna be me. I'm retiring my home or something.
Hey, seriously. Hey, man. If my kids send me to a retirement home, hey, dang, ain't no inheritance, bro. They lost it.
If they send you to a retirement home, they probably took in all you had already.
Oh, man. Yeah, you know what? That's true. I gotta take care of my money somehow. Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. Like Latinos, I don't think we really.
Yeah, we don't really do that whole nursing home thing.
Yeah, no nursing home. It's rare. Or at least I can't remember anybody going to a nursing home that was Latino.
No, I don't know anyone who's put their parents in a nursing home either.
Yeah. You just gotta add them in the house, man.
Yeah, add them in the house.
Yeah.
That's right.
They took care of you. Now you take care of them. That's how it should be.
Things are changing fast.
Yeah, they are, man.
We'll see how it turns out. Well, hopefully, you're not in a timeline, but who's to say for sure?
Man, I think I might have to start a retirement home as a business. That way I stay in my business the whole time. Kids ain't gonna send me nowhere. Man, it's tough. That is tough. Hey, you good? You want something else or?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks.
All right. What other stories you got, man? Some crazy shit. What you got going on in your life anyway?
A lot, a lot. You gotta live a full, rich life,
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not much to do when everything shut.
Yeah,
Well,
everything shut down in quarantine mode.
I mean, they're opening up, but it seems like they're gonna shut down real quick.
This case spike might close everything back up.
Yeah.
It might close everything back down or something. We'll see. But yeah.
Wasn't the governor pushing for opening like restaurants and all this stuff, and now it's like now that's all shutting down. Like, I don't know. I think I saw this morning like Apple shut down like 34 stores or something like that.
Oh, yeah, see, it's already starting.
So they're already starting to shut down places. Yeah, man, I don't know.
You're gonna go out. You better go out this weekend because
Hey, seriously, man.
they might shut everything back up.
Yeah, Disneyland.
Oh yeah, they delayed their opening. They're gonna open, I think, July 17th or something like that.
Yeah.
Delayed it.
Shout out to my boy Ethan. I was waiting on him to splurge at Disneyland so my Disney stock could go up, but seems like it ain't happening now.
Yeah, that man lives in Disneyland.
Hey, for us.
Yeah, but it's all good. It's the happiest place on earth for a reason, yeah.
Yeah. He is the happiest man on earth right there, huh? Yeah. You go to Disneyland?
I've only been there once for grad night. That's, one of the best nights ever. I think everybody, I feel sorry for this class, didn't go to grad night or prom.
Seriously, man.
That's
no
tough.
grad night, no prom.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Drive-through graduation.
Oof. Drive-through graduation. Yeah, man, that's crazy.
I was laughing. Oh, I know it's bad. I was laughing when I saw that.
Man. I feel bad for these kids.
Yeah.
Man, I can't even imagine going through a drive-through. Dang. Yeah, that's gonna be in the history books, man.
4 years for a drive-through graduation.
It's like here you got 1960s McDonald's drive-through, and now 2020 you got your education. You get your diploma through a drive-through.
Get your picture, get your diploma, and you're ready.
Boom.
I don't even know they can apply to college or university.
Man, that's
I don't
true.
know if that's gonna work out this year.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. How are these kids gonna do it?
Because there's some people that they don't do the online class thing. They gotta be hands-on.
Hey, man, and in these schools, man, it's a joke. They're robbing the students because I have a friend. He's in law school. He was telling me that they raised the tuition and everything. They raised the prices
on everything. Yeah.
Yeah, they raised the price on everything, but yet you can't go to a library. You ain't got access to to the teachers. Like your education has went down pretty much, and they're raising the price on. I don't know, man. That's
textbooks. Just like a textbook is like $150.
Yeah, that's the biggest scam right there. Textbooks. I got a couple up here, and
but we better lay off them. We don't want to catch a lawsuit.
Hey, for us. Excuse me for buying the same book. Nah. Hey, I guess I scam college myself, man. My teacher would tell me, "Hey, all right, you gotta buy this version of the book," and I would buy the oldest version. Like it was probably missing like maybe 5 pages. I just get the next person who bought the book and scan those 5 pages. And that's
you already know there's always that legend in class that shoots you the PDF for the
whole textbook. Legend, man. Saving the whole school, man. One PDF at a time.
Yeah. That's the way it's done.
Yeah. Man. Seriously, I'm going back at it thinking, is this gonna be the new normal? Like, because it seems like this thing's gonna stay for a while. This virus.
The coronavirus is gonna come back in October.
Yeah.
When it gets colder.
Right. So it just might be like the new flu.
Yeah.
And every year we're gonna have to be doing this, or.
The boys over in England are coming up with a vaccine or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, they should probably get a vaccine like in a couple of years.
Yeah, let's see if England wants to give it back to us and be like, hey.
Okay. Yeah, pretty sure.
I don't know, man. They might be salty about 1776, man.
Hey, we helped them out twice already. 1910 and 1940. 1940.
Yeah, that's true. But they seem to forget stuff. I ain't instigating a war. I'm not trying to cause World War III now.
The Brits are good people.
We're here. Yeah. British are good people. They're fine people. With their, I was gonna say crepes, but that's the French.
Yeah. Big Ben. You know, they got Big Ben.
Yeah, they got Big Ben. They got the Queen.
The Queen's still around. Yeah.
How's she still around, man? She's like, I don't know, man. She's sucking the youth out of somebody, bro.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know, man. She's in her at least in her 90s, right? She's got to be.
No, she's more.
Dang. She's not bad looking for 90s. Like she
was 20, I think, during the Second World War, so yeah, she'd be like around 90.
Was she princess then, or was she queen then?
She was princess.
Oh, okay.
Her dad was king.
Dang. That's imagine being the queen for this long.
Imagine being the prince for this long. I think her son has been waiting the longest.
Well, yeah, Prince Charles, right?
No, Philip, I think, or Charles or Philip.
No, I think Charles. I'm not mistaken.
Hey, what happened? Didn't he catch the coronavirus? What happened?
Yeah. Hey, he's royalty, man. He's Gucci. Hey, if you have money, you're good, bro.
Probably get that Magic Johnson treatment, flush everything out.
Hey, that's true. I wonder how.
They didn't say. They said he got it, but
that's weird. Magic Johnson, yeah. I think if I'm not mistaken, when he gets tested, it shows like he's negative for HIV. I was like, what? I don't know, man. That's money. That's what money gets you, man. Gets you a fucking cure for everything. A pass. No, man. And here I can't even get rid of this itch, bro.
Oh yeah.
I got this itch, man.
That season, I got bit by something.
And here's Magic Johnson. Man, $100 million. Clean. Nah, Magic Johnson's cool. He's a cool guy. Was he on the Proud Family? Or was it based on him or something? You ever watch that show, Proud Family? Oh, you missed it, man. Oh yeah, you missed out on. Huh?
Was it like a sitcom or was it?
Yeah, it was like a sitcom, but it was a cartoon, an animated sitcom. No. You missed out on a lot, huh? When you're a little kid.
Yeah.
You said your parents were strict.
Yeah, kind of strict, strict up. Not so strict, but TV was limited.
Well, yeah. They're very watchful of what you saw, what you were exposed to.
Because it didn't shake out too well for them. Yeah, but they, I guess there's no right way to parent, I guess. I mean, there is, but.
Yeah, man. With the belt. That's the best way. Yeah, I don't know. Today's youth is, man. I don't think they've ever experienced a whipping, man. Majority of these kids today, if you look back like 10 years ago, everybody, like, their parents hit them. And then you look at the kids today, like, nah, man, their parents don't even spank them, man. So what?
Yeah.
Spoiled.
Nah, but you know how it is. Corporal punishment is not viewed as, bad.
Yeah.
Studies or whatever show that they're, you basically traumatize the kid or whatever.
Yeah.
Supposedly, yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure spanking somebody not eating a Tide Pod would have helped. I don't know, man. Some of these kids need a whooping, man. I mean, at least for me, I think the whooping worked. I think it was justified when I got my ass beat, except for that one time, which I got a GameCube out of. So it's all good. Where not everybody gets a GameCube when they get spanked.
Some people get it weak.
Some people get it weak. Man. Yeah. I don't know. So, what are you gonna do, man? If we go to World War III or Civil War,
man, you gotta sign up.
Gotta sign up.
Do your part.
Yeah. What would you go for?
The Marine Corps.
Marine. Yeah, same here, man.
Marine Corps.
Yeah. Not the Navy.
No. Navy.
Not no seamen.
No squids for me.
No squids, huh? Yeah. Man. It's gotta be the worst, man. Just being in the ocean. Imagine getting caught in those waves. Feel like the ship's about to flip over. That's gotta be the worst feeling. Would you ever jump out of a plane though?
Yeah.
Have you ever done it?
Nah, I haven't. But I'm pretty sure.
My wife's done it.
Yeah.
She's a little more. What's the word?
Adventurous.
Adventurous. Yeah, sure. Thank you for saving me. She's adventurous. I like that one. Yeah. She's not crazy. She's adventurous. There we go. Yeah.
She like it?
Yeah, she loved it. So she would do it again. But she did it out in Tijuana. Not the highest of safety standards.
Hey, but she's still here. Yeah.
Hey, she's still here, man. Yeah, she was telling me when she got on the plane, I guess one of the windows was broken or something. And they didn't even close the door.
Super sketchy.
Yeah, it was sketchy, man. She felt like she was just gonna fall over. It's a wrap.
Yeah, some people can't handle it. They pass out while they're falling.
Yeah.
The instructor has to save them, you know.
Yeah, the instructor actually told them like I guess a lot of people they can't breathe because like he said they get nervous or whatnot. They forget how to breathe. So the instructor tells them if you get that moment, just scream like you're yelling, and when you're yelling, apparently you remember how to breathe. So that's that's an advice. Just yell and you'll be able to breathe again. She wanted me to do it, but nah, man, it wasn't happening.
What about diving? What do you feel about diving?
Diving, like cliff diving or
No, like scuba diving.
Scuba. Oh, I love that, man.
Yeah.
I did that.
Oh, you done it before?
Yeah.
Oh no, I always get the feeling that you're gonna be down there and a shark's gonna take a big old bite of you.
Oh man. Hey. Yeah, I've seen those videos. I actually want. Are you afraid of sharks or something, or freaks you out?
I've seen what they can do. Huh?
Yeah. You don't want to put yourself in that situation.
Yeah, it's best to stay away. You know.
Yeah. I was telling my wife that's actually what I want to do. I want to go to. I think it's called Isla de los Cedros or Cedros Isla, something like that.
Yeah.
It's like in Baja California. But apparently there's a bunch of great white sharks right there.
Great whites.
Yeah. You know, I want to jump in and just
take a nice little swim.
Yeah, take a little swim. But, yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. My wife, she doesn't want to. Hey, she'll jump out of a plane, but she won't jump in with the sharks. All right, come on, man. Who's adventurous now?
Nothing's gonna eat you when you're falling off the sky, you know.
Hey, you never know, man. That parachute might not open.
It'll be quick and painless.
Oh, hey, that shark will be quick and painless, man. Just go head first. Yeah, but you know, that's something I really want to do. I always want to do that since I was little.
Scuba dive.
No, yeah, go with the sharks.
There's some big fish down there.
Yeah.
Like groupers.
Yeah.
Groupers, you know, they try to eat people. They'll try to eat anything that moves.
Yeah.
Out of Florida.
Down in Florida.
Yeah.
It's also isn't it the whale sharks too? Those giant.
Oh, but those
giant monsters. I don't think they eat people, but still.
They eat just plankton and krill stuff like that. But they're huge too.
Just imagine getting swallowed up by. Man, it sucks. Getting swallowed up just like that.
Oh.
Imagine you're just a billionaire. You go snorkeling, you go scuba diving, whatever. I mean, you're just fish food, bro. That's it. Game over.
Dude, out in Australia, a little snail playing, you know, a little cone snail.
Oh yeah. Or a little box jellyfish.
Box jellyfish.
That's the one place I'm never going. Australia. I already told my wife. Australia is a no. And you got snakes, the most venomous snakes, the most venomous spiders, box jellyfish,
snails, the sharks,
man, everything's trying to kill you out there, man.
The birds, magpies, you know, they swoop in.
Yeah, the fires. Too soon. Nah, yeah, but it's really bad out there. It's amazing. I was doing research. I was like, man, why is everything so deadly out there? And this one guy was explaining that everything's so scarce out there. Like, I guess prey comes every so often, so that when they do attack, they have to make it lethal. That's why they have a high.
You got one shot. You got to make it count.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why they have that high potent venom. I tell that makes sense. But yeah, man, those. That redback spider, all that. Thank God we ain't got none. Man, all we have here is what, the rattlesnake?
Rattlers, and we got I think black widows, but I don't think they're much damage.
There's a bunch of black. Wow, hey, that's what you think, man. Black widows do a lot of damage. I have a friend from high school. His father, he got bit by a black widow, and he got paralyzed for like he was in a coma, I should say, for a year.
Yeah, where did it bite him?
Just his arm. I mean, it must have been maybe an allergic reaction. I really don't know. Yeah, but he was in a coma for a year. And my buddy, he was working, taking care of his family. It was a crazy story. And then I had other friends who would like messing with black widows, man. They would freaking.
Yeah, that was me. I used to catch them, in the backyard.
Would you freehand them?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh no, my friends would play with them like that, bro. I was like, what the hell y'all doing, man?
I just like catch them in a jar,
Yeah.
Catch some flies, feed them a couple of times, and then let them go back out whenever they want.
You wouldn't kill them? Yeah, I would kill them, bro.
No, I just like watching them.
I don't like spiders at all, man. Like, they freak me out, man.
Yeah, a lot of people have that phobia, arachnophobia.
Yeah, arachnophobia. It's probably from that movie. Watching it as a kid.
I've never seen that film actually.
Yeah, that movie.
It's like
traumatized.
From the 90s or from the 80s or something like that.
Yeah, I want to say early 90s, probably. Might be 80s. Yeah, arachnophobia. Don't ever show that to your kids. That's just nightmare fuel. Yeah. For my wife, she hates clowns. That's her.
Clowns?
Yeah.
I never had a clown for a birthday party, did you?
No, I never had them. I only had one birthday party, bro.
That's rough.
That's it, man. That was when I was 5 years old, and there's probably a good reason why I didn't have no more birthday parties. Huh? I think I told you the story before, but we all had water guns, and then
the super soakers.
Yeah, the super soakers, and I filled my super soaker with soap, dish soap. So when I squirted all my friends, my cousins in the eyes, they just started burning. And that was a whooping I probably deserved, man. But yeah, that was another one, or one of those times where I got beat. But yeah, it's probably why I didn't have another birthday party, man. Just because of that.
Probably your relatives probably didn't want to come over.
Hey, seriously. Like, oh, that's that kid who put soap in his water gun. Nah, man, I ain't going. Yeah. What was the most evil shit you did as a kid, man?
One 4th of July. Those smoke bombs. They used to come like $6 for $1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I threw one of those at my sister.
Oh wow.
I guess I didn't know how hot the smoke or the little thing coming out was.
Yeah.
So it burned her hand.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Did you tell your parents?
Oh, she definitely told my parents. You already know how that went down.
Oh man.
Like we were in a public setting, so
yeah.
like just got the look and like, oh, you'll get it when you get home.
Yeah, your sister, she always snitched on you, man.
Oh yeah, always.
That sucks. Yeah, I had 3 older brothers, but I'm the youngest by like 14 years, I think. So you could say I was kind of an only child. Yeah, by the time I was four, I already had my nephew. Hey man, they started young. Yeah. Now I got 10 nieces and nephews now, at least. Probably. Yeah. Yeah. Mom's just waiting on me now to give her some grandkids.
Is that gonna happen anytime soon?
That's the plan, man.
That's the plan.
Let's hope so. That's what the missus wants too.
Oh, so there it is.
Yeah.
Gotta put in the work.
Yeah, gotta put in the work, man.
Hey, well, good luck to you, man.
Yeah, thanks. Let's see how that goes. Yeah.
Got any preference or whatever goes?
What was that?
Got any preference? Boy, girl?
No, I think I would like a girl first and then a boy.
Why?
I don't know. I always just figured that the boy would be very overprotective. Maybe. Who knows? Might still be overprotective as a younger one. Yeah, because my dad was telling me when he was trying to get with my mom and everything, my uncles would I guess throw dirt at my dad.
Why? Like actual dirt?
Yeah. Like whatever they find on the floor, they would just throw it at my dad. But my uncles, they were little kids, and my mom, she was already 17, 18. My dad was 18 as well. And my uncles, they must have been like 11, 12. They were just throwing dirt at my dad, trying to get him away from my mom. Protecting their big sister. I guess my dad said that he would would just smack him on the head like, "Hey man, calm down. Hey, you gotta flex on these kids, man." Yeah, nothing's gonna stop my dad, I guess. Yeah. Oh man. All right, Cisco. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up for today, cause oh yeah, it's definitely time. It's that time, man.
That time, I guess.
Hey, thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
Show.
Hope y'all learned something today. Hopefully, hey, y'all know it's worth it for that girl. Don't don't pull out a knife in school, man. Just
don't.
Yeah. What's your advice to them? Just let it go.
Let it go, man.
Let it go. That's it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. See you next time.